Hello, thanks for joining us today for Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. There's an old saying, if you eat, you participate in agriculture 3 times a day. That's why we think it's important to bring you news about farming. And a little later, we've got a brand new Rural Roundup.
Only a true artist like Sarah Cavender could look at a fuel filtration screen and see its potential as art. In her hands, metal undergoes a metamorphosis into beautiful jewelry. We'll observe the artist at work today on Simply Southern.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, we're putting a lemon twist on a classic key lime pie. Y'all stay tuned.
Often you'll hear us talking about food fresh from the garden or from farm to table here on Simply Southern.
While there's nothing wrong with groceries grown in other parts of the country and shipped here to the heart of Dixie, most anybody will tell you food that's eaten fresh from the garden just tastes better.
Garden fresh is easy to enjoy at home, but not always at a restaurant, unless you happen to be eating at the 1856 restaurant in Auburn.
Just across College Street from Auburn University is the Laurel Hotel and Spa. It's one of the fanciest places to stay in Alabama. But in addition to luxury, the hotel offers an education to Auburn students.
We're a boutique hotel with outstanding amenities, world-class spa. These beautiful rooftop gardens here is part of Waltz on the Roof, which is our rooftop lounge. We also have a pool with cabana service. Really, it's a very personalized experience for our guests, very unique. And what's also outstanding is with our partnership with the Horticulture School of Hospitality Management, students are actually getting hands-on experience in hotel operations to prepare them to work in luxury hotels around the world.
In the hotel restaurant, 1856, students learn cooking, presentation, and service. While up on the roof, horticulture students get an educational experience that's like no other.
Just think about the opportunity for students to learn in an unconventional environment. You know, in a highly visible space where they get to grow plants year-round and engage with high-profile people, the general public, do something that there's really no textbook on this. So we're sort of figuring it out as we go, but it's been a phenomenal experience for our faculty, our staff, and our students. And what I like to say is it's a 4,400 square foot canvas that we are able to cover with plants, and that's a horticulturist's dream.
Mackenzie Pennington is graduating with her master's degree in horticulture, and after 2 years on the roof, she's having a hard time saying goodbye to the garden.
It's just been an incredible journey. I have learned something new every single day, and I've worked with up to 40 undergraduate students. So they filtered in and graduated, so I've trained, they've gone and then come back and visited. So I mean, I've met a lot of wonderful people in the process, so it's been a great experience.
The flowers grown in the garden decorate guest rooms each day, and herbs are used in bath salts. But the real value of the garden is when a chef wanders through the rows looking for that day's dinner.
And we like to say rooftop to table. So, you know, they literally will harvest something here and it could be on somebody's plate the same day. I mean, it's literally going down the elevator 6 floors down below. We've got sweet corn, we've got kale, we've got carrots, chives. You know, in the summertime we'll have tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and the same things that people might grow in their garden back home. And we want them to see that it doesn't just have to be in the backyard. There are lots of places you can grow these plants successfully, even on a rooftop.
But even if you're not staying at the Laurel or eating at 1856, the rooftop is a great place to relax with friends and take in one of the best views in the South.
It is an absolutely beautiful sunset here. Great place to do it. And then you've got the iconic Samford Hall and you have Jordan-Hare Stadium. You can see Toomer's Corner, so the view itself is magical, and then there's outstanding food and drink as a nice asset and wonderful personalized service as well. What else could you ask for, right?
Mary and her husband Matt and I ate at 1856 earlier this year. The food and service were like nothing I've experienced at any other restaurant. But Mary, what do you remember most about it?
Aside from your Diet Coke being served on a silver tray, it was the tea that they served before the meal. On the rooftop garden, they grow a plant called butterfly pea, which they use to brew tea. The tea comes to you as bright blue, but when they add lemonade to it, it changes color. It was fun to watch and delicious to drink too.
Now, the rooftop garden is open daily from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., but in the evenings, it's recommended that you have a reservation because they're generally very busy. You can make your reservation online by visiting auburn1856.com.
Strength and beauty. Sarah Cavender's creations possess both. We'll see how this artist turns metal into something marvelous next on Simply Southern.
Hi, I'm Samantha Hendricks. I was a reporter with Simply Southern for the first 4 years of the show. One of the biggest parts for me about the show, doing the show, was I wasn't raised in an agriculture background. So getting to see the diversity of Alabama agriculture, getting to immerse myself kind of in people's lives while we were doing the show was really, really cool. Since Simply Southern, I still work for Alabama Farmers Co-op. I've since married a third-generation farmer. I currently live in Jay, Florida, and we farm cotton, peanuts, and beef cattle. We've got 2 little boys. And yeah, just living the life. I think Simply Southern has been so successful and is such a craved show for the public. I think it's wholesome and it's family oriented and really shares the heart of agriculture from our farmers too. I'm Samantha Hendricks, and I just want to say congratulations to Simply Southern on a great 10-year run.
Water can cause significant damage in the home and could be costly. While typically covered under a homeowner's insurance policy, there are certain instances where you could be financially responsible for damages. For example, if you've noticed a leaky faucet but have failed to seek the proper maintenance to fix the issue, it may not be covered. For questions about your coverage, contact your local Alpha agent. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
In the heart of Alabama, where communities thrive and families flourish, there's a trusted partner with practical solutions for a better world. Alabama Extension equips farmers in the field and supports health in the home. Our experts extend knowledge and improve lives.
We're growing food for our community right here in the city.
We're gaining the confidence to become the leaders of tomorrow.
We're here to help you grow and succeed in all aspects of life. Discover Alabama Extension at aces.edu.